This is a college football playoff semifinal at the Orange Bowl. It's the New Mexico Lobos against the South Carolina Gamecocks. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. Tremendous build-up for this semifinal game. Holly Rowe joins us on the sidelines with some of the key storylines. Holly?
Checking in with New Mexico's head coach before the game. This Cinderella story continues to be one of the greatest stories in college football history. This underdog has made it all the way here, and they have an opportunity to play for a national championship, but they've got to take care of business against the big dogs here today. Coach said his players have a ton of confidence. The locker room has been crazy, and they are bringing all that energy and enthusiasm out onto the field. Can they keep this magical run going? We'll keep you posted on how it's going down here on the field. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. Bringing it out, it's Smith. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Looking to throw. It's Watson. Running out of time in the pocket. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. Backed up after the intentional grounding. Second down and very long. Quarterback looks to throw again from his own end zone. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Boy, defense gets away with one there. He's wide open, and he just drops that ball. They're going to have to adjust the coverage here because clearly this quarterback, he's seeing it well. He found the open man. They're not going to miss many of those.
Well, now it's a nightmare for any offense. Third and long from their own one. They've got to get a few yards to give the punter some room here. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's fourth down. And the Lobos will send their punt team onto the field. Gets the kick away from his own end zone. He'll field it close to midfield. It's a foot race. Touchdown, South Carolina, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
What a threat this returner is, and he has been all season long. He's so explosive. You can see the speed, and here he takes it back for 6 to give his team the lead. What a massive play, a huge momentum swing in this game.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. New Mexico's offense retakes the field now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. In a big picture sense, this offense representing not just their school or even their conference, but really all group of 6 conferences who've been told that you're on the fringe of the sport. For them to beat a power conference team today would be huge.
Chris, you're exactly right. And yet, as a team, and more specifically as an offense, the only thing that you have total control over is your own effort level and the detail with which you play. In order to have the upset and complete the upset here today, you just have to execute. You can't be thinking about conference this and conference that. It's just football. 53.5 by 100. Go execute.
Bringing pressure. Contact as he threw it.
This offense has got to stay out of these third and long situations. This pass rush is too good, and here, more evidence of that. They get pressure, contact the quarterback as he throws, and now it's fourth down.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And we'll see what he can do on the return. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Still going. It's a foot race. Nearly took it all the way. They finally grab him. Lucky to give up field position and not points there. The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. Back to throw. It's Sellers. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
No. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
The Gamecocks hustle to the line to run the hurry up. First down, looking to throw the football. Here comes the pressure. Headed for the end zone. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
Well, you get into these big games in the playoff, every first down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just a terrific job by the quarterback. I've always said, Chris, and it's even more important here in this situation, you've got to be able to scramble for 2, 3, 4 first downs.
And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Lining up to try the extra point. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Lobos offense is back out there. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Oh, he's got open space. Out of bounds after a solid game. Moves the ball across the 40.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With 2 safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust. Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. He escapes the pocket. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's fourth down.
Such a frustrating third down attempt for this group, and a great job defensively. There's just nowhere to go with the football, and the quarterback is clearly frustrated. He's got to throw this ball away, which you never want to do as a quarterback on third down. But here, I got to tell you, Chris, I don't hate it. There's really nowhere to go with the ball.
And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
You know, Chris, one of the things we don't talk about enough in quarterback play is the decision-making in the run game. And here in the RPO, he makes a great read. He's not throwing the football. It doesn't go on his stat sheet, but he hands the football off on a beautiful read, and it's a nice, productive game for this offense.
To throw, it's Sellers. Dump off caught by the running back. Look out, he's breaking free. And the Gamecocks pick up enough yardage to get a first down.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field.
It's caught. He's breaking free. Here he goes. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now, once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Touchdown, Gamecocks. He runs it into the end zone.
What an asset to have as a quarterback is the speed to get loose on the outside. When the field shrinks here in the red zone, you've got to understand that playing on time, throwing into tight windows, that can be difficult. But when you can also use your legs, that opens up some space for the offense. And here the quarterback finds it and gets himself into the end zone.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And that pass ball is incomplete.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
That's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it. A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete again. A 3rd straight misfire. Brings up 4th down now.
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a first down. And he's able to dislodge that ball, create the incompletion. Now it's 4th down. Again, timing. You got to show up at the right time with physicality. Knocks the ball loose, 4th down.
No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. The first play of this drive now. They're set up at the 34. Handoff in a single back formation. Open field ahead. Here he goes. They finally bring him down, but what an explosive play that time.
Normally you see these big run plays after an offensive line is able to lean on a defense for really 2 or 3 quarters. This is early in the game for them to start popping these big runs. These guys up front are just eating. Look at the hole they're creating up front.
They'll bring him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 9-yard line.
I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half. You get a first down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're trying to build momentum, get the ball down for a score.
And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. On 2nd and goal, they'll give him another chance. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, South Carolina. Now they line up to kick the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. And they're finally able to bring him down. That's a big momentum play to wrap up the first quarter. And it's South Carolina in the lead here. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
He's running out of time here. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away. They punted 4 times already on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this 3rd down. Back in motion now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Tries the right with a quick throw. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Lobos. As they get on the board here in this playoff game. Extra point try coming now.
What I love about this throw is that it is on time. And when you're on time, you can complete the ball in tight windows. You can allow for yards after the catch, all of it. And here, they're able to get the completion for the touchdown. Beautiful job by this quarterback.
Bringing it out, it's Davidson. He steps out of bounds right at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Gamecocks offense back on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable 3rd down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a 3rd down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. To throw, it's Sellers. Caught over the middle, it's Davidson. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Well, Chris, in modern football, having a back that can catch the ball out of the backfield is not just a luxury, it's a necessity, and here's the reason why. You can't defend everything as a defense if the back can be a threat, and here on 3rd down, he's able to move the chains with a nice completion. Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside. Finally, a nice stop from this defense. And if I'm a leader on this team, I tell everyone, do not look at the scoreboard. Just keep plugging away. It's still the first half. You've got time. You just need to continue to stack quality plays like that one on the last play.
Gonna run it. It's Henderson. Breaks into the clear. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
This is a solid job offensively. After that first down play, it puts them behind the chains. Now they're able to get themselves in a position where they've got a manageable 3rd down opportunity. At least as a play caller, now you feel like you've got more at your disposal rather than straight drop back pass.
He'll be tackled just short of the marker. It's going to set up 4th and inches.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Bring him down, but not before he converts that 4th down play.
Well, you knew this was coming. 4th and inches. Defense has got to be ready for this. You've got to pack the interior of that defensive line. They're unable to do that, and it's an easy conversion for the offense.
Back to pass. It's Sellers. Looking right. This one caught. Brought down, but broke a tackle. Produced a solid gain there.
It is such an advantage for an offense to have a running back that can get on the outside and catch the football, in particular when a defense wants to run man coverage. You can see this is a mismatch here. He's faster than the line.
Has a pass to the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Barrels into the end zone. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. and they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? The sure hands. It's Smith. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Yeah, I love the timing here of this out route. Chris, this ball's got to be thrown before the wide receiver breaks. The quarterback understands that, and that's what he sees. It's also imperative that he knows that he's got off coverage from that corner. That corner needs to have what's called deep responsibility. If he does, it's considered free access, and all you need to do is throw that ball on time, which he does for the...
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on fourth down at their own end of the field. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. The pass rush closing in. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off. They're stopped on fourth down. It's a turnover on downs. The offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. Scanning the field. It's Sellers. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
He has been their go-to guy so far in the passing game, and finally this defense makes an adjustment, and it's physical play. Right at the catch point, they're able to hit him, knock the ball loose. That's a good job right there. They're going to have to continue to focus on him because he clearly is the passing game. Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
And now the handoff. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
The success of a play like this is really built during the week. Chris, these coaches see that in obvious passing situations on third down, this defense sells out to stop that pass. You can see they're dropping.
And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And now the try here for the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Dropping back, it's Watson. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Now a timeout called by the offense. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, their second. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left, perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking for the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
That's a first down for the offense.
The Gamecocks will spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And that sums up the game so far. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Hippo's will kick this away to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Davidson. Tackle made at the 29, so he picks up about 4 yards by bringing it out of the end zone. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down, bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football. And that
breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Here he goes. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, South Carolina. That's just power football. Let's see, out of the SEC believe they'd have a big edge at the line of scrimmage. That play shows why. Joe, if they can keep this up, looks like they're closing in on a big victory.
Well, they should have a lot of belief in that line of scrimmage, because when you turn on the tape every single week, this offensive line pushing forward, winning that line of scrimmage, and they're doing it again here today.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the New Mexico offense back on the field. Tight end goes in motion. He hands it off from the gun. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
This is a great example from this defense of how to stop the RPO. One, stay home. Don't give the quarterback a definitive read. That encourages him to just hand off the football. That's kind of his base read. And Chris, once he does so, then you fly to the football. You play with great effort, and you tackle in space, which they're able to do.
And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. Hunter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on third down? Dropping back, it's Watson. Here comes the rush. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
What a great job by this pass rush. On third down, they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and contact him as he throws. That contact, it produces an incompletion. Now it's fourth down.
Fielded near the 20. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Grab behind the line. It's Davidson. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
I really like the mindset of this quarterback. Take what the defense gives. You don't have to press the ball down the field all the time.
Handoff from the shotgun. And they'll stop him short at the line to gain.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Offense getting set. It's second down. He'll hand it off.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, getting yourself in a more manageable third down situation. The entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
And he's not going to get there short of the first down. Rigs up fourth.
Chris, I would go for this. Every program uses analytics, and most analytics would tell you in this down and distance, you would go for it in this field position.
He missed it. Off target that time. That's just a minor blip in what's been a thoroughly dominating performance.
That can be frustrating as an offense. Feel like you've got points, put yourself in field goal range, and go out there and miss it. He was money in warm-ups. I did not see him miss a kick when I was down on the field pregame. And here we go in the live situation, and he misses it.
He's got room to run. Look out. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
They just have to do a better job defensively of sealing that edge. A lot of teams will talk about building a run wall, but also building a hard edge. And here, they're just not able to contain the running back, toss to the right. It's easy for him to get outside. Beautiful job on the outside by those wide receivers, by the way, getting blocks down the field. And it's a nice gain for the back. It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They could complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here.
Chris, you're supposed to build a defense front to back and inside out. None of that happens here. This offense hits them right down the middle. That is way too easy. They're going to have to change this scheme immediately. Call something different on defense.
He's in the clear. Touchdown, New Mexico. Way too much speed on that play.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the third quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Sellers. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Good pass. Here comes a jet sweep. It's caught, and he's got a lane. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Chris, this is the quarterback's best friend right here. This goes down as a throw and a catch. So it's just stat padding at this point. Beautiful job on the outside. You also have to credit that offensive line. They cut down the edge, and this little pop pass is able to get the edge and get down the field.
They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Takes the handoff. It's Clark. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. And it's South Carolina in the lead here. This has been thorough domination through three quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. Check out the stats so far. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Send the back in motion. Grab behind the line. It's Davidson. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
This is what makes this defense so tough. Great zone coverage behind the play, forcing the quarterback to check things down, but then the key, tackle in space.
Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Chris, they told us they were going to be aggressive, and listen, they're being aggressive to the end, still throwing the football up big here. And Holly, it's going to be a bit of a salty handshake down there with these head coaches. Maybe have your head on a swivel.
A direct snap. On a tackle made, but it's enough for a first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare. The Gamecocks will have first and 10 here. The back's got it. They make the tackle, but this running back continues to churn out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front. This is the right coverage to use in this situation. All eyes are in the backfield in zone coverage. They're trying to take away the easy throw, the #1 throw for the quarterback. But here, he just makes a great play. He decides to run it, and now you see the elusiveness and the ability with his legs, and he's able to go and move the chains. I know that's frustrating for a defense, but at that point, you just got to tip your cap to a really good quarterback.
Now the play clock winding down. They'll have to spend a timeout here. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. Second down play coming up for this offense. Back to pass. It's Sellers. Caught quickly. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. They face 3rd and short here in the playoff on the 10th play of this drive. And they pick up the first on the ground. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
They are executing exactly what they wanted to, which was control the game on the ground, and they're doing that right down the middle. This offensive line is winning, and I got to tell you, that coaching staff's got to be thrilled with the way they're running it right now.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. They bring him down, but not before he gets to the 5-yard line.
Man, this is tough sledding down here when you get into these goal-to-go situations, continuing to try to run the football. It is about movement and leverage. This offensive line has got to get low. They got to keep those legs moving, and these running backs, I tell you what, get behind your pads and get physical.
No gain makes it 2nd down and goal from the 5. Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
What a feeling it must be. You get into this playoff scenario and you play this well, in particular on the offensive side. Build a big lead, and now you're starting to look ahead, Chris. This next round of the playoffs, the matchups that could potentially happen. Tell you what, I'm excited for this group.
Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
Sometimes as a head coach, you make a decision, and most of the time it's based on the scoreboard. But this one's just based on your standing within the coaching ranks. You want to make some enemies? Go for it right here.
And it's good right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. It's a shotgun run call. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain. Now it's 2nd down here. And now the running back's got it again. The tackle is made, the clock runs out, and that will do it.